Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, you're not just a viewer, oh no. Today, you are officially a shape architect. That's someone who designs things perfectly, making sure everything is measured just right and, most importantly, is perfectly fair. Ready to start designing? Let's get building. So let's jump right in with a classic puzzle. Imagine this. You've got one delicious pizza and one very hungry friend. How do you cut it? How do you cut it so it's perfectly, totally fair and nobody feels cheated? Think about it for a sec, because that simple idea of fairness is really at the heart of everything we're going to do today. You know, every great architect needs the right set of tools. And for us, our tools are going to be words. These are special vocabulary words that are going to help us describe exactly how we're building and dividing our shapes with total precision. So let's open up our toolkit. First up is the word partition. Now, it might sound a little fancy, but it just means to split or cut a whole shape into smaller parts. That's it. So when you cut that pizza, you are partitioning it. It's the very first action every single shape architect takes. Okay, now this next one, this is the big one. This is the golden rule, the most important idea of all. The parts we make have to be equal. Equal parts are parts of a whole that are the exact same size. If I just cut a rectangle any old way, well, that's not fair, is it? A good architect is always fair. Equal parts are everything. So, when you partition a shape into two equal parts, you've just made halves. And that takes us right back to our pizza problem, doesn't it? When you share a pizza fairly with one friend, you each get one half of the whole pizza. It's simple, it's perfect, and it's fair. But what if two friends show up? Oh, now you need to share the whole thing among three people. When you partition a shape into three equal parts, we call those thirds. Now, this can be a little bit trickier because you can't just fold it down the middle. It takes a really careful architect's eye. And for four people, well, we partition the whole thing into four equal parts, which we can call quarters or fourths. Here's a super easy way to remember this one. Think about money. It takes 4 quarters to make one whole dollar, right? It's the exact same idea, just with shapes. All right, we've got the vocabulary down. Our toolkit is looking good. Now it's time to get practical. Let's move over to the drawing board and learn the actual techniques for creating the blueprints for these perfect, equal parts. You know, making perfect quarters is way easier than you might think. You don't have to guess at all. There's a simple 2-step strategy. First, you partition the shape in half with just one line. Then, you take each of those halves and partition them in half again with a second line. And boom, 4 perfect equal quarters. Now, making thirds, like we said, is a little more about using your expert eye. You'll need to draw 2 lines to create those 3 equal pieces. It's a real test of an architect's skill to eyeball it and make sure each of those 3 parts looks exactly the same size. Okay, you've learned the terms and you've seen the techniques. Now I think it's time to test out those new skills. Let's put on our detective hats and see if we can spot some correctly partitioned shapes out in the wild. Okay, detective, take a look at this first piece of evidence. It's a circle, and it's been partitioned into 3 pieces. So the question for you is, are these equal thirds? Does it follow our golden rule? If you said yes, you are absolutely right. You nailed it. An architect would definitely approve of this blueprint. Each part is the same size, which makes these 3 perfect thirds. Great job. All right, let's check out our next case. We've got a square here, and it's been partitioned into 4 parts. But look closely. Are those equal quarters? Would this pass an architect's inspection? Nope, not a chance. An architect would have to send this one back to the drawing board. The 2 parts on the side are way smaller than the parts in the middle. Remember, an architect must be fair. This design fails the test because the parts are not the same size. Fantastic work, detective. For our final challenge, we're going right back to where it all started. But this time, we're upping the stakes. Let's tackle the pizza party problem and put all your new architect skills to the test. Okay, so here's the situation. 1 pizza, 4 friends, and they're all looking at you. You need to partition it so everyone gets an equal share. So first things first, what is that architectural term for those 4 equal parts? You got it, quarters. And this brings us to a really important idea. Think about it. When you share with just 2 people, the pizza is cut into halves and the slices are huge. But when you share that same pizza with 4 people, it's cut into quarters and the slices get smaller.
So the more equal parts you partition something into, the smaller each of those parts becomes.
Wow, we have covered a lot today. New words, new techniques, new problems. But you know what? It all comes back to one single, super important idea. So let's lock in the architect's golden rule. So, if there's only one thing you remember from our work today, let it be this. The most important, number one non-negotiable rule for any shape architect is that all the parts must be equal. Fairness and precision, that's the whole game. And with that, I'm going to leave you with one final blueprint to think about. It's your turn now, architect. Take a look at this shape. It's a little trickier, right? It's not a simple square or circle. How would you apply the golden rule and partition this into two perfect halves? Keep thinking, keep designing, and keep making things fair. Thanks for building with me today.